Hello, I'm Steve Lentz, Mayor of Mundelein, Illinois, and I'm here at the Joel Fiorelli State Farm Agency located at the southeast corner of Division and Seymour. This business has a rich tradition here in town, and we're going to go speak to the owner, Joel Fiorelli, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the history and what they do here. Stick around, you're going to want to hear this. Hello, we're here with Joel Fiorelli, president of the Joel Fiorelli State Farm Agency here in Mundelein. This business has a huge history going way back here in town. Joel, can you just tell us a little bit about the history, the story you have here, and what it is you do here?
All right, well, my folks moved here from New York when I was 3, and we've been in Mundelein ever since then. It's been our hometown. My dad started his agency with State Farm in July of 1961 out of our house. Then he eventually moved to different locations in Mundelein until we moved here, this building in 1990. But I started working for him in 73 and started my own agency in 1980. And then we combined agencies here in Mundelein in 1984. Dad retired in 2001 after 40 years. And matter of fact, this is his desktop from his original desk where he sold all the business to the people in Mundelein.
Well, I've talked to your dad, and he told me a little bit about just the number of clients you have starting way back then up to now. Can you tell us a little bit about the sheer size of your agency here?
We're a pretty large agency. We've been here, like I said, since 61, and I remember my dad started his agency walking door to door. We built the agency, he built the agency from referrals. We've got the mom and dad insured, and I've got people insured now in their 80s that my dad insured, and I went to school with their kids, and I've got the kids insured, and I've got the grandkids insured.
That's
and
great.
It's been great, word of mouth through the 50 years we've been here.
Now, in Mundelein, we really want to promote entrepreneurialism. Tell us a little bit about the commitment it takes to run your own business. And I don't want to tell on you too much, but you get up real early. And
I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, no matter vacation, home, wherever I'm at. It's just the clock thing. I've seen a lot of agents start after me that have already retired, and people say, Joel, how come you haven't retired yet? And I said, well, I could, but I still love coming to work every day. Yeah. I still love driving into Mundelein, parking my car, getting on the phone, answering my emails, and I've got a phenomenal staff. They're as committed to our clients as I am. But to be an entrepreneur and to own your own business is not easy, but it's so fulfilling. It's just phenomenal. Being my own boss, I could come in and go as I please. Yeah. But even if I go on vacation, I can't wait to get back in the office. And the rest of my staff, it's just, I got 3 staff people that have been with me 20 plus years. So they must like what they do. Yes. And I love what they do. So
you've seen a lot of change in Mundelein. You grew up here. Yeah. Can you just talk a little bit about some of those, older times, and then the changes you've seen moving forward to the present a little bit?
Well, yeah, I remember mainly listening to my dad, because my dad was very outspoken, and he was very involved in the community. But I remember my dad talking about, the situation with trying to get businesses to grow in Mundelein, and how he felt at the time and that we were not a business-friendly community. Then when Mayor Sindels was in, and I talked to John Lebedo, they started doing this development over here, the Cardinal development, and the new downtown, and I could see it start to revitalize, because I remember years before that they attempted to move downtown to the south end. This is looking great. And I remember the old Village Hall when it was the police station, so that's a long time ago. And businesses seem to be, you could tell the work they're doing on their own businesses. They seem more proud of their town and their community. And I think Mundelein is doing a bang-up job, and I think the administration is deeply involved in it, and it shows. And I think if anything will draw new businesses into a community, it's the attitude of the village with regard to businesses. And I think I've seen more businesses pop up in Mundelein in the last 5-10 years than all the years before that. And so I think it's looking great. I think the future looks awesome.
So Joel, I know you're quite involved in the community, supporting various aspects of it. And can you talk a little bit about your involvement there?
Well, I'm a firm believer if you're going to have your business in a community, you should support your community. I mean, I'm where I'm at today, and I have the business I have today because of the people that live in Mundelein. So yeah, I'm involved in supporting the Mundelein Community Committee, the Santa's Village, the Santa's House. Sponsor several events at both high schools. I've got many clients who have kids that are in different sporting events, and I also support all those. It's giving back. I mean, that's the bottom line. That's what you should do with any community business that you're associated with.
Well, I'll tell you what, your business here in Mundelein is a gem. The family history you have here and your involvement in the community, you really are an example to so many in the village. And I just want to thank you for being a part of our community.
You're
and
welcome.
Much luck to you.
Thank you.
Very good.